Alrighty, here we are. I'm DJ Brandon Love. Just wanted to introduce myself real quick. I've been a DJ since I was a teenager, and I've done hundreds of weddings and thousands of events, everything that you could think of. This is really just a highlight reel to kind of show off a couple of the events that I've done that I've grabbed footage from. And just as a reminder, I'm not a videographer, so I'm not necessarily have the best footage, but what you'll see is just a consistency. And I love to be involved in the community, and you'll see lots of examples of that here. But anyways, if you're looking for a DJ, I'd love to be considered.
When I was a kid, I loved to dance. And I was from a big family, and so there was weddings like every other weekend. We were at a wedding. And so I loved dancing, and I would always be out on the dance floor. And as I got a little bit older, I learned what music was, and I started to want to have a song request from the DJ. And so I just remember as a little kid, I couldn't wait for my song to be played. And then the DJ would finally play my song, and it was just the best feeling in the world, So I like to give that experience to other people. People like their song requests being played, so that's a big part of when I'm a DJ. That's a big part of what I love doing, is taking song requests from people and being there with them when they get their song played.
So the first thing that we want to talk about is the vision, just a general overview of like what's possible, what's been done before. Cover a little bit of my credentials as far as the DJ goes, and just to talk about the things I've seen, right? And I've seen some really amazing things and uses of technology, just thoughtful ways to include people. There's lots of different options as far as what your vision is, what your priorities are. And so finding out what your priorities are, that helps me tailor what type of a DJ experience am I going to give you. How to build towards achieving that outcome depends what you want. So that's really why DJing, I think, on every level is very customized to the client. It needs to be, because sure, a DJ can have their certain style, but ultimately you want the DJ to fit in with the crowd that you bring, and that can be tough to determine the night of. It's a little easier to know ahead of time, who are we dealing with here, what kind of music is everybody going to want. Let me educate myself as a DJ so I can be prepared. And usually the day of the wedding, I section out time for requests, so I just play song requests that people want to bring me right then. But the music's actually all planned out for the whole night, so we just don't play certain songs because of the request time. So I like to over prepare. I like to get everything tip-top shape, so that when the event happens, we know that the music that we want is all lined up, and everything's ready to go, and it's flawless. We get batteries in the microphones, do all of that. So everything that we need to do ahead of time to prepare for this. And but it's good to know exactly what songs to play. How long do we want to play each of these songs for? Potentially, do you want to, when you do your dance, do you want your dance to go for the full length of the song, or do you just want it to be partial? And those are all things that we talk about, just to make sure that we have the same expectation and the same desires for everybody. So that's really what it comes down to. Because as a wedding DJ, I take care of all the audio and the visual stuff, as well as being a DJ playing the music and talking on the mic to everybody. So it's a big undertaking to basically show up perfect on everything for that day, and that's where the stress of being a DJ comes from, because you have a lot of technical issues sometimes things happen outside your control. So it's good to have backup plans, or say, well, if this doesn't work, I know something that will 100% work as well. Having multiple options to solve a problem. Duplicity, as they like to say. So DJs, we can Bluetooth it if we need to. The party doesn't stop.
I'm just so grateful that I've been able to be a DJ for so many special events, that so many people have trusted me with their special day, with their special event, and I'm just honored that I get to continue living like this and continue to do this work. It's something that really makes me feel on fire inside, and I'm really just happy that I get to do this every day.